It's about capital and labor. I wouldn't bother to make such a point of it all, except later on if you happen to see lots of naked women being chased through the woods. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong idea. This play is full of symbolism. I work down in the sleep-tight pajama factory in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The Pajama Game is the game I'm in, and I'm proud to be in the Pajama Game. I love it. I can hardly wait to wake and get to work at 8. Nothing's quite the same as the Pajama Game. I'm an executive. I'm a time study man. I can tell you per second exactly how many stitches go into a pair of pajamas. I can type anything. You'll see more once we get down to the factory. All right, let her go! Now watch for the symbolism. Oh, look out, here comes the president of the union. Boy, he's sharp. He knows what's going on around here.
Hey, I lost my lunch bucket! Anybody see my lunch bucket?
Told you he was sharp. He's relaxing, but there's another side to his character.
How about it, Prez?
We don't get that 7.5-cent raise by the first of the month, we strike.
You said it.
You said it.
See how ideas keep creeping through? That takes the sting off the sexy parts. Oh, here comes my boss, Mr. Hassler. That's capital for you. Capital with a capital C. He's a great economist.
Waste. Turn off those damn lights. You think J.P. Morgan got rich leaving lights burning all over Wall Street? Where's my secretary? Gladys?
Mr. Hassler? I love her.
Where's the new superintendent?
We can't find him. Here's Mabel, she'll know.
Where's Sorokin?
He's around the plant somewhere, Mr. Hassler. First there was a leak in the water tower, then he went down to the boiler.
Well, go find him.
Yes, Mr. Hassler.
Gladys, take a memo.
Yes.
Board of Directors. Employees demand for 7.5-cent raise completely unnecessary. Hines?
Yes, sir?
Keep things going around here.
Okay, Chief. All right, girls. I got my stopwatch on you. Can't waste time. Hurry up!
Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Waste time. Hurry up. Waste time. When you're racing with the clock. When you're racing with the clock. And the second hand doesn't understand that your back ain't breaking, your fingers aching, your constitution isn't made of rock. So hurry up, race when you're racing with the racing with the clock. Race when you're racing with the racing with the clock.
All right, girls. Hurry up. Seconds are ticking.
Hurry up. Hurry up, waste time. Hurry up, waste time. Racing with the clock. You're racing with the clock. And the second hand doesn't understand the dragon. The Constitution isn't made of rock. The losing race when you're racing with the clock.
The old man has to break down and come up with our 7.5-cent raise.
How can I buy me a swell new second-hand car on that salary he pays?
What do you think of the new superintendent?
He'll never last.
He's kind of fresh for a new superintendent.
I like a man with slump.
You like a man, period. All right, girls. Cut the laughing. Tempest fusion.
Waste.
Hurry.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Waste time! Hurry up! Waste time! Racing to waste time! Racing to waste time! Second hand, understand the dragon, racing fingers in the Constitution isn't made of rock. It's illusion, racing with the clock. Can't waste time! Racing with the
number 9 machine.
Here you are.
Thanks.
This new super won't last. A Chicago guy. don't belong in this town.
The whole second floor was broke down trying to find him. He was fixing a boiler, and then he yells at me. I don't stand for that. There's plenty of other places I can work. I'd never take that crap off nobody.
Get me a screwdriver.
93 up. That didn't pay neither.
Screwdriver.
Mr. Hassler's in the shipping room. He wants you right away.
I've got to fix this. I
Yes,
can't.
I know. Mr. Hassler can be kind of difficult sometimes. You're the third superintendent we've had this
And
year.
I'm the last one you'll have this year, Mabel, because I want this job.
Oh, you don't say.
Now you're talking for him. I'll tell him you're awful busy.
Thanks.
And let me tell you something else. You're paying 84 up at the casket company.
Oh my gosh, you'd be a sensation up at the casket company. You'd get hired as a tester and just lie around in coffins all day long. Hurry, coffin.
I'm hurrying.
Hurry faster.
Hey! You can't do that to me!
The hell I can't, I just did. You got the screws.
Well, fix you. I'm getting the grievance committee.
Go get him. He'll give you something to do.
I'd never take that crap off nobody.
Just go away, boy. You bother me.
I'll show you my weak arm too.
Heck, maybe this community can start playing a rhubarb.
This whole town is a rhubarb.
You'll get used to it.
I hope so. You've got to get a larger switch. We'll need a fuse.
I'll go down the storehouse.
Give him a hand. Move! A new town is a blue town. Who do you know, and show me what you can do, town. There's no red carpet at your feet. If you're not tough, they'll try to beat you down. In a new town. The old town, it's not like the old town. You don't take long to find that you're in a cold town. But you know you can lick it. Didn't buy a round trip ticket to this old blue town. Well, nobody asked me to come here, and nobody asked me to stay. Made up my own mind, and I know that I'll find my own way. Since that first day when I said hi town, they had damn well tried to make me say goodbye town. But I won't leave until I make it my town. They'll see. This one-horse, two-bit hick of a new town ain't gonna lick me.
Mr. Hassler's looking for you.
Did you get lost?
I had to fix the number 9.
We expected you in the shipping room.
We're paying attention to you, Sid.
Thanks.
When did you get so familiar with it? Sid, what does that mean? Doesn't mean anything. I just like to be friendly. Oh, friendly! You're always flirting. Oh, dancing on the green! Jukebox!
Next time I send for you, I'll expect you. That's the way you run things.
Since that first day when I said hi town, they had damned well tried to make me say goodbye town. But I won't leave until I make it my town. They'll see. This one-horse, two-bit hick of a new town ain't gonna lick me.
Sorokin, I told you to be careful. How about you're beating up that boy?
I didn't beat him up.
Strangling his arm was hurt terrible.
Let him take it up with the committee.
He's doing that. Don't worry. Here comes Babe Williams.
I'll be delighted to talk.
All right, mister. Here's the grievance committee.
Oh, is this the committee?
That's right, Mr. Sorokin. This is the committee.
Charlie, this grievance committee is different.
Never mind the snow job.
I'm sorry. All right, I shall be kidding. What's the next move?
He says you hit him.
No, I just... Look, Miss Wilson, I've got quite a few
Her name
problems.
is Miss Williams. What's the difference?
I'm sorry. Miss Williams?
Doesn't matter.
You have to know the committee's right name.
Take it easy. Look, Mr. Strokin, I have quite a few problems of my own right now, and this helper says you solved them.
He does?
Yes, I do.
Let's say I shoved him. It sounds more refined.
Mr. Sorokin, Mr. Hassler wants to see you in his office.
Tell him okay.
This is a crisis. The tops are 15 minutes behind the bottoms.
Let's be practical. This is a lot of them nonsense.
Oh, you don't happen to think so, Mr. Strokin? You're not supposed to strike an employee and be fools about that?
I know, for both sides. Listen, Miss Williams, I'll spread it on the table. This young man needs some vocational guidance.
You think so?
He wants to be a bank president. I don't believe he's happy as a factory helper.
I don't see what all this has to do with it.
Forget it. Well, it looks like you haven't made a very good first impression on our new superintendent.
He ain't got no right to shove me around, especially on my weak arm.
Look, Miss Williams, I've got to get this factory going. Can I take you up later?
Of course we can, Mr. Strokin. That's a little bit too. Go tell the nurse to check your arm and send her your report.
Can't shove me around. It's broke once already.
Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Williams.
It's all in the rule book.
I must read that rule book sometime.
You certainly should.
All I have to say is you're the cutest creature committee I've ever had to deal with.
All right, girls, hurry up. I've got my stopwatch on you. Hurry.
We're racing with the clock. We're racing with the clock. The second hand doesn't understand. The track may break. Your fingers ache. And your constitution isn't made of rock. It's a losing race when you're racing with the racing with the racing with the clock. Racing, you're racing with the racing with the racing with the clock.
Look, you elected me president. You gotta have confidence in me.
I only said.
This is no time to be talking about no ultimatums and no strikes.
Yes, but that's 7.5 cents.
Wait a minute. There ain't no question when we're gonna get that 7.5-cent raise. Other companies are paying it, and we're entitled to it. We gotta be smart. Wait till old Hassler's got so many orders in he can't afford to shut the factory down. Then we got him.
You bet.
Well, I wouldn't want no super to try and shove me around.
Hiya, Prez. Hello. Say, babe, what about that kid that got hit? What did the super have to say for himself?
That's one for the birds, Prez. The kid hasn't even got a bruise on his arm. He's a faker.
You think so, huh, babe?
Sure, he's a phony. If that guy Strokin ever actually hit him, he'd break him in two.
Okay.
Mr. Sorokin is so strong. He's so wonderful. What's this? The new super. I think he's simply woo-woo. Don't you? I didn't notice. I noticed. I thought Babe was noticing too. Yeah, she lit up. You girls are getting love comes at last to Babe Williams. Oh, get off it. I mean, I hardly even looked at the man. I'm the grievance committee. What? You nuts? Some people can't tell when it hits them. All you gotta do is say
She hasn't fallen. I'm not at all in. She's not at all in love.
Got those figures from Mr. Hassler?
They're in the file.
Where's your boss? Oh, in the first floor. I hope the girls got into a fight.
Superintendent's office. Yes, Sid. Dolores Paradito, that's her name. She's supposed to be very elegant. She can sew a button on the fly when she's pouring tea. Oh. Oh, she can pull hair all right.
The girls spoiled a piece of goods when Mr. Hassler finds out with blood all over the place.
Want to buy a ticket for the picnic?
Might as well get it over with.
$1. All the beer you can guzzle. No beer for me, because we got heartburn something awful.
Me too.
You? You gonna do your knife throwing act this year, Mr. Hines?
Suppose so. There does always seem to be a demand for it.
Was you honest on the real stage?
That's where I first met him, Lucy. He was throwing knives at a woman at the Majestic Theater.
Is Mr. Hassler in his office?
No. Here, $100. I hope the ham ain't as salty as it was the last week picnic.
It's dried up for a week after. Thanks.
Where are you going? Leaving him a note, huh? Carrying on with Sorokin, huh?
Oh, Vernon.
I saw you leave that note on his desk. I'm not blind. That's why you wore that low neck dress to work today. You make me scream, Vernon. You just make me scream. All right then, show me what's in it. I dare you to show me what's in it. Read it, then cut your throat. Payroll $7,500.02. That means I love you in the Morse code. Now that we got that all settled, do you think you can trust me as far as the ladies' room? Never be jealous again, Mabel. Never. Maybe I'll give you cause someday.
Hinesy.
I've learned my lesson, Mabel. I'll never be jealous again.
You stick to that now.
Absolutely.
That's easier said than done.
I can do it.
I knew it too. But let's take an example. Just for fun. Picture this. You're sitting and waiting for her to come back from a dare.
Here I am. I'm sitting and waiting for her to come back from a
Here
dare.
she comes. Her blouses unbuttoned, her stockings are not very straight.
She comes. Her blouse is unbuttoned, her stockings are not very straight.
Later on, she gets a bouquet with a card and it's saying to baby, you are great. Well, Hinesy, what would you do then?
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous again.
Nice work, Hinesy. Let's take another example. Picture this. With nothing to do, so you drop the chat for a while.
I've nothing to do, so I drop it and chat for a while.
Something, the window is open and glass is forcing a smile.
Something, the window is open and glass is forcing a
Then
smile.
you see a shirt and a tie and a pair of pants and a nice, neat little pie. Well, Hinesy?
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous. Never, 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 never be jealous again.
That's the stuff, Hinesy, you're practically cured.
There will be no more nightmares to sleep through. No more evils to peek through.
No more shins to creep through.
That's my plan.
Well, now that you're new and picture this, you go to your sweetie's apartment, you borrow the
Here
keys.
I am. I go to my sweetie's apartment. I borrow the key.
Here she is. She's giving a sailor a very affectionate squeeze.
There
Louis Jr., Sid?
I'm rather flexible in the matter.
Say, he's got a keen mind, one of the greatest thinkers in our country. You ought to listen to him every night. Now, what's that book doing here? Gladys!
Yes, Mr. Hassel?
Where have you been?
I've been to the ladies. Isn't that all right?
But this book.
Mr. Hassel, you scared the life out of me. Look, I got the key around my neck. It's all right.
I don't want it left lying around. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
If I can't trust Gladys, who can I trust?
I wouldn't.
What's that book doing here anyhow? Say, Sid, who is this Fulton Lewis Jr. he's always talking about?
He plays third base for the Chicago White Sox. You know, the old man's got a bad case of bronchitis, hasn't he?
Oh, yes.
I wonder if he's got a skeleton locking there. So, Nick, tell me something. What kind of girl is this Babe Williams?
Babe, she's peppy. Full of smoke.
Is she married?
No, not peppy.
What do you mean, not quite?
Well, she was close once. She was engaged to the Johnson one. Then one time at a football game, she pushed him off the upstairs bleachers and gave him a concussion. That broke the engagement.
Outdoor girl.
Gladys is hysterical. She's crying. God, I don't know.
Right on ledger at the end of the cost totals, Mr. Hassel.
Well, why in hell couldn't one of you say so?
Give me ladies' pants. Is this you, Press? Say, whatever happened about that complaint, about the helper I'm supposed to have saw? I'd like to have it settled. Would you send the grievance committee up to my office? No, right away, thanks.
I heard you had an eye for her.
You hear things easier on this place. First thing you know, they'll be talking about us.
Don't think it hasn't been mentioned.
Memo, cutting foreman. Too many rejects on Ram crate numbers. Come in.
Hello.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Look into it and report back.
Yes, Mr. Hassel. I'll be right there.
Gladys is still crying and wants to visit a couple of letters.
I wanted to talk to you about that assault and battery case.
Well, we thought we would just forget about that, Mr. Strokin.
Really?
Yes. Well, we all knew that injured arm was just a lot of nonsense. To tell you the truth, we've had trouble with him before.
I could believe that. If only you knew what I had to go through to get him to kick across a screwdriver. I'd have been justified if I had something.
Well, we won't go into that, but anyhow, we have it written down in our books as a slight nudge.
Personally, I think a little physical punishment is good for people every once in a while.
Oh, you do, Captain Bligh?
No, not exactly. Sit down for a second, Miss Williams. I want to talk. How about a date?
What?
How about going out to dinner some night?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Maybe check up on some of the local hotspots?
Thanks, but I don't think so.
What is this strange power I have over women?
Well, it really wouldn't work well, not at all.
Looks like I struck out that time.
It's nothing personal, it's just, see, you're the superintendent and I'm the grievance committee.
Memo. To Cicero. Hey there. You with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you. You used to be so wise. Hey there. You on that lifelong cloud. Though she won't throw a crumb to you, you think someday she'll come to you. Better forget her. Her nose in the air. She has you dancing on a string. Right there, and she won't care. Will you Until now. I was once. I hear you. Don't confident.
You think someday she'll come you. Better forget her.
Forget her.
Her nose in the air.
With her nose in the air.
You dancing on a string.
On a string.
Break it and she won't care.
You won't have for me.
Will you take this advice I hand you like a brother?
Or am I not seeing things too clear?
Are you too much in love to hear?
Is it all going in one ear and out the other?
Hey, Eddie! Eddie, wait up!
I love these picnics. Say, on this last one I sold a lot of sleep-tight pajamas. Believe me.
You did, huh?
I knocked them for a loop in Massillon, Chillicothe, Van Wart, and Napoleon. Finest season I've ever had.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to make an announcement about the mix-up. There's just not enough baked beans to go around. But we have plenty of potato salad, so the people who don't care for the beans can go for the potato salad and vice versa.
Oh, May.
Where's Heinzie, Gladys?
He couldn't keep up with me.
Boy, they gotta be good to keep up with you. And today's the day I say you let yourself go, huh?
You want to go someplace?
Ah, you know what I mean. Say, that's a mighty nifty outfit you got on. I'd go for that.
I don't know. I brought another dress along, too. Heinzie said this is too revealing.
It ain't too nothing. You tell Heinzie to go roll a hoop down Main Street. You got class, honey. You're beautiful.
I know I'm beautiful. Probably the most beautiful girl north of Keokuk, Iowa. But you got a wife, Prez.
Ah, don't worry about that. Her and me is total strangers. Listen, baby. I wouldn't never tell this to nobody else but you. To nobody else but you, I wouldn't never tell this. What I mean to say is you're different from the rest. Baby, you're the best. And I wouldn't never tell this to nobody else but you. Ah, go on! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Her is a kind of doll what drives a fellow nuts. Isn't her? Her is. Her has a kind of shape what really is the cat's. Hasn't her? Her has. My wife, she ain't understanding. She ain't like her is. This here ain't no line I'm handing, for I should drop dead right where I'm standing. Her is a snappy dresser, what is dressing kill? Isn't her? Her is. Her is the only doll from which I get a thrill. Isn't her? Her is. Her is running away, but her sure can bet. Him is gonna get her yet. I'm gonna get her yet. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! the only doll from which I get a thrill. Isn't her? Her is running away, but sure can bet him is gonna get her yet. I'm gonna get it.
Sleep tight, sleep tight, sleep tight, we pledge all our hearts, devotion to thee, oh sleep tight, best in the land, with your reinforced buttons and stretch-proof braces.
And now we're going to hear from another speaker. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you somebody. And he don't actually need no introduction on account of we all know him. And it's always a great pleasure to have him in our midst. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our boss, Mr. Myron Hassler. Okay, Mr. Hassler.
Thank you. I'm proud to be with you. We're all members of a great industry, and to that industry, we owe our lives and our daily bread. In return, we must recognize the stern obligations placed upon our shoulders in this time of governmental chaos and economic upheaval. I can never remember a time when there were dealers so cantankerous, costs so high, and profit margins sunk so low. Whether we move on to greater triumphs lies in you, and you, and you. I shouldn't have looked this way. And you in the back, in the blue shirt, yes, I have faith in you. I've heard you singing around the plant, and it's god-awful. But boy, can you fold pajamas. Whether we move on to greater triumphs is a grave question. I thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Hassler. I'm sure we all enjoyed hearing from you. And always a pleasure to have you with us. Now, first thing before we leave this festive board, there will be a knife throwing exhibition by Professor Vernon Hines.
And I never met.
The baseball game will start at 1:30 sharp between the finishing room and the ladies' pants. Now, this is a grudge contest, so it ought to be good. Now, which one of you wants to be my partner for the three-legged race? That's all.
Me for the baseball.
I would be a three-legged race.
You can't win if you don't practice. Hear ye, this way for the knife throwing.
You look gorgeous. How about another beer?
Well, all right. This way. No, but the refreshment stand is
No,
this way.
it's not this way.
Hear ye, this way for the knife throwing.
Well, if it is the Miss Grievance Committee,
Oh, hello.
I have a grievance. There's this new fella here named Cicero. Been knocking himself out trying to be a dandy fellow, but he can't seem to make a score.
You tell him Miss Williams is a very cold, hard-boiled doll, and he wouldn't like her at all if he got to know her.
I'll try, but he's an awful problem. Stubborn as hell.
No, don't. Someone had no sense at all, damn fool. What happened to you?
Stay out in the open, honey. Don't get down in them woods.
Hurry, 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 make way for the old professor.
Wait until I place my knives.
Hurry, 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 for a ride of thrills. Introducing Professor Vernon Hines, master of the flying blade. In this sensational demonstration of iron, nerve, and skill, exactly as performed before the crowned heads of Missouri and Kansas. Are you ready, Professor?
I'm ready. Say, is the trained nurse in attendance?
The trained nurse is here.
The excitement may prove to be too great for some of our fair spectators. Ladies and gents, your kind attention, please. 1, 2, 3. Hey, get back. All right. Eins, zwei, drei. And some daring young lady from the audience would consent to stand against the board. I could show you the act as it should be played.
No. We all want to live.
Don't make
a band full of yourself, Vernon. You do it, May. You're so thin they can't.
Heinzie. Come on, 11 years in the spotlight and I never drew a drop of blood.
Hey, Heinzie, I'll do it.
Oh, no!
All done? Hey, no. You got the apple off the head, Heinzie?
That's the spirit, babe. You show 'em, kid.
I don't think she should.
No, she shouldn't. All right, everybody, just stay still and you won't get hurt.
Dear God, Heinzie, you're making us all so nervous.
You, how the hell do you think I feel?
I think that's enough.
Give it back to me. She's shaking. My God, she's shaking.
Babe, you better not. Something awful's gonna happen.
Everybody just stay calm. Stay calm. 3, 2, 1.
Get these tables out of here. God damn it, break it off.
It's an insult. My skill has never been questioned before.
Drown yourself.
Hey, kids, guess what? Mr. Hassler's playing first base and he's so funny.
Mr. Hassler on first base?
Let's go.
I tell you, I'm not jealous.
I didn't say you were jealous. I said you were drunk.
Well, you can't have everything.
Where are you going, May?
Nowhere special.
My, but you're an impetuous girl.
I get along all right.
That's a fine policy of yours. It's gonna get you into trouble someday. Catherine Williams.
Gotten along all right so far.
Listen, I've got a new policy in mind. For both you and me.
Oh?
Let's quit fighting.
What fight?
Come here, Ted.
Where are we going?
Babe and Sid are going for walks together. Gee, baby, you're terrific.
You're not so bad yourself.
This is my once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Felt the morning someone knew that this was my once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Even got a kiss from you, I feel like hopping up and down like a kangaroo. Jumping fences, climbing trees, what pleases me is what I do, 'cause
This is our once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Everyone's entitled to be wild, be a child, be a goof, raise a roof. Once a year. This is our once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Once a year we're jumping fences. This is our once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Once a year we lose our senses.
Look at Charlie up a tree. Isn't he easier?
Sounds gruesome to me.
Well, that ain't the worst of it. Come on, Charlie, if I can make it, you can.
Well, anyway, he's Elsie Bartlett's second cousin. Fell into concrete until they were building a new bridge.
Oh my god. They never did find the body, so they poured the concrete and held the funeral on top of the second pier on the Illinois side.
You know something I like about picnics? They bring people together.
They sure do.
Listen, I never thought you were as alive until today.
How could I miss you? You're the kind that stands out in a crowd. You know what I mean? You got what it takes.
You know something else? That's a mighty elegant outfit you got on.
It's just casual. Listen, Prez, what would your wife say?
Aw, don't worry about that. Her and I hardly talk to each other anymore.
You don't?
Certainly not.
You know something I like about you? You got such a swell brain.
So have you.
You're a snappy dresser, too.
Oh, I get around.
I go for that.
I go for you. Riz, a kind of doll what drives up Ella Bats. Is it her? Her is. Her has. A kind of shape what Ridley is the cat's. Has it her? Her has. I've seen what girls east to the west have. None have what her has. Yes, I have seen what the best have. But you have twice as much as the rest have. A snappy dresser, what is dressing in? Is it her? Her is. Her is. The only doll for which I get a thrill. Is it her? Her is. Her is. Running away, but her sure can bet. Him is gonna get her yet. I'm gonna get her yet.
When you first come here after that picnic last week, she says to me, "Don't be a pest. Don't talk too damn much." But it might be worse if I didn't talk at all, that's it.
I guess you're right.
I always say, a railroad man can't be too much of a damn pest, because he ain't home enough.
You go out on your run tonight, don't you?
Yeah, I'm from Milwaukee, goddammit it. Say, here's something you don't see every day.
I agree. What is it?
A petrified bat.
Now, Pop, Sid is not interested in petrified bats.
Oh, what the hell, dude? I didn't say he was.
I know you.
You're tyranny of women.
Too bad.
Well, I better get my things. Oh, number 15 waits with no man.
Pop, cut your ears off?
He's a great guy. I like you, but I like you better.
No. Wait till Pop goes out. Are you hungry?
Not exactly hungry. Not the way you eat anyway.
Oh, you.
Say, Sid, you like stamps?
Pop!
Well, even if you don't, this is something that should be interesting to anybody. 2 sets of Nick Columbians, plate blocks on every issue since 1919.
Well, thanks.
Goodbye, Katie.
Bye.
Come around downtown, Sid.
I'd like to. Well, now we can settle down for a nice long evening with the stamp out. Say, he has got a full set of Nick Columbians.
Sure he has. That's why I work at Sleep Tight.
He's a nice guy, boy.
You're a good boy, Sid. Likes you too.
I feel good, Dave. I feel like a home.
Wonder if we got any onions.
Onions?
Yeah, I'm gonna make Western. You want one?
That's my baby, boy. She wants a Western. No, honey, I do not want a Western. Food is not uppermost in my thoughts.
Guess who wants some coffee too?
Nah, keep me away. Cut it out.
What's the matter, lover?
I don't wanna talk small talk. Now that I'm alone with you, I don't wanna talk small talk. We've got bigger things to do. Let's not talk the way
dressy dress the one that I have is such a mess.
Small talk.
Who you vote for next election? How do you like the stamp collection?
Small talk. I read the book the other day that helps one in early May. Horses way and donkeys way. Furthermore, the pygmy tribes in Africa may have a war.
No!
Yes! I don't want to talk
What do you think they charge for him now?
now that I'm alone.
That slug up ain't worth a damn now.
I don't wanna talk
Read where the winners are getting milder.
We've got bigger things to
And
do.
that the teenage kids are wiser.
Let's not talk about
These
it
days are in fashion.
or the fashions of the
Get caught on the midnight switching.
Why don't you stop all this now?
Like I was saying.
I've got something better
Yes.
for you to do.
I think I'll make that Western.
Niggas have a heart.
Every darn apron in the wash.
That's a great wording, my thing.
Oh, I don't want to get grease spots on this dress. I paid $20 for it.
Take it off. You're among friends.
Cooking.
You sure are.
Might as well be practical.
Come on.
Got it. Take this up for me?
Sure. I'd love to see a girl wandering around the house in her slip. How the hell do you hang this thing up?
Keep trying, lover.
Sports coat? This is Miss Williams' dress. You two can't stay acquainted. Babe, I love you. Darling.
Listen, there's something I gotta talk to you about.
What?
I think you're wonderful, and I love you, but we're in for a lot of trouble.
Baby, why should we be?
There's something going to come between us.
Who?
Not any who. 7.5 cents.
Oh. That.
That contract, lover, it's important. Maybe we ought to face that.
Don't talk nonsense.
Sid, you mustn't treat me like a
I'm
baby.
not, darling.
Well, it's important. I mean, I don't know why union is so important to me, but it is. So maybe you gotta be on the team. That's why no matter what's with us, I'm gonna be fighting for my side. I'm gonna be fighting hard.
Alright. How do you feel about me, babe?
I love you terribly.
We both feel the same way about each other. Isn't that enough?
You don't know me.
Babe, I love you.
That's it.
I got something better for you to do. And that ain't
Mr. Hassel called. I spoke to him personally. He wants to meet us tomorrow in his office at noon.
Does that mean we've won?
We've won? We've won! We won! May, take it easy. Mr. Hassel just wants to talk to us.
Shouldn't we wait for Babe? What for? You know who she's going out with? Mr. Somebody Special? Babe's alright. I didn't say she wasn't, but she sure is busy these days.
I don't know. I just feel like a girl shouldn't get too emotional over the management.
Babe can take care of herself.
Trouble is, when you start falling for a guy, how do you know how far you're gonna fall?
Hey, babe. We were just talking about you.
Why not?
Are you coming?
No, I can't. I have a date.
Have fun.
I will. Here I am. Hi.
Hi. Did I keep you waiting?
Makes it much nicer when you get here.
I've got one more thing to do. You mind another 5 minutes?
I don't mind anything. I love you.
I love you more. Babe, are you happy?
I don't even touch the ground.
It's good, isn't it?
So good I can hardly believe it. Tell me.
Again,
Tell me.
I love you.
Tell me.
I love you more than all the heroes in all the history books in the world.
Tell me.
What a woman, I'll tell you. There was a man who loved a woman. She was voiced to a dragon boy.
gates to the floor. They say that nobody ever loved my sleep. Johnny, I love you more. My love is a giant, piercing the light. I'll give it to you. Got no fear, no pride, no back, no pride. How can I show you what I do? I only know that one man loved a woman. She was on the apple board. Say that nobody ever loved my sleep. But me, I love you more.
Well, committee's in there talking to Mr. Hassler right now.
Oh, I'm steering clear of there. I'll go get my lunch. We ate already, but we'll come with you.
Sure thing.
Told you we wouldn't get no place.
Looks like another runaround, Perez.
He's a fighter, he says. What a line.
Should have heard him.
Wait a minute, please. Mr. Hassler wants to speak to you again.
More salsa. I'll make right down.
I'd just like to add one thought. Let's not adjourn with any hard feelings. We want to preserve that fine, sleek, tight spirit.
That's easy to say, Mr. Hassler, but we're not getting any place.
We're going backwards.
I didn't say no, I said not now.
Mr. Hassler, this thing's been dragging on for months. The help are getting very jumpy. Their patience is about worn out.
Look, I want to be fair.
I'm going to tell you the plain truth. We know the company's doing one hell of a business. We don't have no education, but we got eyes and ears.
Everyone in the industry has gotten a 7.5-cent raise.
As I said, I want to be fair. So I didn't give you a yes, but I didn't give you a no. I'll bring it before the board of directors, and we'll examine it. And that's the way we're going to leave it.
What now, Perez?
Slow down.
Attaboy. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for.
Gotta get started someplace.
Slow down. Babe, you're in charge of this room. Get to it. Slow down!
Something is very wrong here. What's the matter?
I guess I'm just overworked or something, Mr. Hines. Ever since lunch, I just can't seem to get the hang of it.
Well, I think I get the hang of it. I'm going to talk to the superintendent about what's going on around here.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Waste time.
is to turn out goods, and that's what we're going to do. You have a contract. I didn't make it, but it's there. Now I want a day's work for a day's pay. I can still hire and fire around here, you know. Now let's go.
Somebody jammed the line.
Who did that?
I did.
You're fired.
I am.
Yes.
That's fine. Haven't had a vacation in 3 years. I need one. So long, girls.
Just get Charlie. We'll be operating again in 15 minutes. Now just clear out until I call you back.
I've got the fuse and the switch and oh boy! Look out!
Yeah. Twice.
I can fix it.
Better forget her. Her with her nose in the air. She has you dancing on a string. Break it and she won't care. Will you take this advice I hand you like a brother? Or am I not seeing things too clear? Am I just too in love to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other?
Now this is just going to be a short meeting because the Boilermakers Local has got the hall spoke for 8 o'clock. So them that wants to get to the tri-stage meeting will have plenty of time. What's going on down at the plant, you all know good as I. And any members of the type I run into from time to time who say, what good is the union? Why should I pay my dues? Why they could get a mighty good object lesson from where they would be here now in this battle for the 7.5 cents that they wouldn't get if it wasn't for the union. So leave us all remember that the union should be first and foremost in our minds, next only to our loved ones and the tiny tots and kids. Now, before we break up, we are going to have a little entertainment. And I hope you all show a special courtesy tonight because a couple of the cutting room folk has got together and act with Gladys Hotchkiss from the front office. And if these folk is good enough to come down here and do this act for us, why the least you can do is not sneak out the back. The little number that got worked up is something that's right on the nose, because it's about getting hot. And fellow union members, that's what we're doing, getting hot! Yeah! I got steam heat, I got steam heat, I got steam heat, but I need your love to keep away the cold. I got steam heat, I got steam heat, I got steam heat, but I can't get warm without your hands on hold. The radiator's hissing, still I need your kissing to keep me from freezing each night. I got a hot water bottle, but nothing I got to take the place of you. Holding me tight, I got steam heat, I got steam heat, I got steam heat, but I need your love to keep away the cold. it easy. We got the slowdown. I mean other things. Like, for instance, a suggestion from Jake Vondermeyer. He says when he was working at the Ironclad overall factory and they was having trouble, when they spit tobacco juice in the back kid pockets over
I
there.
draw the line at chewing tobacco.
Wasn't suggesting that.
How about we put the size small pajama tops with the size large bottoms and like that?
Sure.
Now that's what I mean. That's constructive. That's clear thinking. Hello? Yeah, sure. Sure, I recognize your voice.
Oh, but that wouldn't take effect soon enough. Well, I suppose not, but yes, I am.
Let's be practical.
I'm gonna break down and have another beer.
Can't talk now. I've been away for 3 days.
No, we gotta put the screws in them now, not later.
Look, I have several people here, and it wouldn't do good to get hurt anyhow. So goodbye. I'm sorry.
Listen, babe, they've been saying I don't want to get me in trouble.
Go ahead. Say it. If I heard already.
Union ought to do something about that too.
The union could have if she hadn't stood right up and said she did it. But when someone up and admits to busting up company property. Listen, here's a confidence just inside the committee. Some of the buttons ain't been sewed on too good. Wait till the salesman comes screaming back to Hassler.
Hello.
Mr. Williams.
Hey. Hi, honey.
Hi, Bob.
Don't interrupt.
How was your trip?
Dirty. Got another hot box. I'm deciding for 25 minutes.
Well, that's about it anyhow.
Sure. Let's all be thinking of new ways to jam things up.
Much obliged for the beer, babe. That's all right.
What do you mean you gotta go home?
Listen, May, my wife will be ringing.
Well, you should have thought about that before.
Look, May, I'll take you home.
Don't bother.
But May, there's prowlers out this hour of night.
Single ones, I hope.
Come on, Joe.
Say, I stopped down at the corner tavern for a beer just now. Guess who I ran into?
Old man Hassler, Rita Haywood?
Nah, Sid.
Oh, Sid. What's he up to?
Well, yeah, he's been phoning you or something like that. What happened between you?
Never mind that talk.
That's what I told Sid. I told him to forget it and come on out.
Oh, Pop, you're too fresh.
That boy don't feel good about something.
Neither do I.
Come on in, Sid.
Yes, do come in.
Take yourself to home.
You really been away?
Sure. Went to Chicago to visit the Lincoln Park Zoo.
Just because we're on different sides. Any reason for you and me to get all up?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Not to me, it doesn't. What kind of queen are you anyways?
Haven't you heard? I'm the sweetheart of local 343 Associated Garment Workers in North America. My God, Sid, I told you. I mean, I warned you, you know? You knew all about how I felt. I mean, I happen to think that there are certain things a person has to stand for in this life, but I guess you just forgot all about that.
I forgot nothing. They pay me to run the
Someone
factory.
run the factory! You stick to your side and I'll stick to mine.
Babe, I love you. Corny, ain't it? You hear me?
Yes.
Can't you see my side of it, please? I was a cutting room foreman when I bluffed my way into this job, and I'm gonna fight to stay here. And now that I've got you in my plans, I'm fighting even harder.
Wash those hands, Typhoon.
Well, here we are.
Well,
Well, don't get excited. If Sid don't want to look at it, lucky you don't have to. Don't log on file down. Is that?
Sid likes to stay up slow, Pop. Told me so, don't you, Sid?
I was looking at it the other night.
Sure, there's universal appeal in Sims. I knew you'd be interested.
Sid's interested, Pop, with me. I'm just playing bush sleep. Wouldn't mind if I just slide off a bit?
Run along, honey. Good night, dear.
Night. Well,
Thanks.
Stop. Yeah, there he is.
this is a good place to
Love never made a fool of you. You used to be one
hate women. That's what I do. Liberty, gibbets, girls, you're a disgrace to my training. You're hurting my feelings.
Mr. Hines, we didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Something personal, Mr. Hines.
It cuts. I have a notion to throw my stopwatch away and give up.
We'd like to train us all over again.
Where's Mr. Hasler?
I thought you were in Peoria.
I asked for Mr. Hasler and I get Peoria. Don't tell me you're a part of this slowdown. Never mind, I'll find him.
Did you hear that?
He seemed awfully upset.
To accuse me of a slowdown.
Oh, not you.
Me, a man who has lived his life by the clock.
We're sorry, Mr. Hines.
We'll be good.
Sure.
I'm a time study man, and a time study man can't waste time. For time study man to waste time is a crime. So I'm ruled by the tick, tick, tock, and I live my life by the clock. I live my life by the tick, tick, tock of the clock. When I go to sleep, I don't undress. Oh yes, I sleep in all my clothes. I must confess, you say a strange way to behave. Well, I will admit that the snoop gets busted and gathers lint and it picks up dust. But think of the time I save.
Think of the time he saves.
The alarm clock rings. It's 6 a.m. And then right there in bed I shave. That's what I said. While I am still in bed I shave. Well, the lather drips and the bed gets wet. And no one else a shave I had. But think of the time I save.
Think of the time he saves. Tick-tock, tempest fusion. Tick-tock, time goes by.
How I love to sit and watch the seconds multiply at breakfast time. I grab a bowl, and in that bowl I crack an egg, and add some juice, a poor excuse for what I crave. And then I add some oatmeal too, and it comes out tasting just like glue. But think of the time I save.
Think of the time he saves. Tick-tock, tempest fusion. Tick-tock, time goes by.
I'll be sitting counting seconds till the day I die. And when I do, I have a plan. Before I'm dead, I'll dig my grave. That's what I said. Before I'm dead, I'll dig my grave. 'Cause when St. Peter calls my name, I know I'll get there all the same. But think of the time I'll save.
Think of the time he'll save.
Teenage girl,
I can't help it. It's the slowdown.
teenage boy attacks school teacher.
They'll get pajamas somewhere else if we don't make deliveries. Well, that's not my department.
Teenage sex orgies revealed. Isn't that terrible?
They're sure more fun nowadays than when I was a kid.
Good morning, Mr. Hessler.
A slowdown like this proves what I've said for years. Nobody is interested in work.
That's right.
This whole country is on the skids. Here I am with employees openly defiant to top
Look,
management.
Mr. Hasler, maybe if we offer them a compromise.
Not until there's ice in hell 3 feet thick. I'm a fighter!
We've got hundreds of orders to get out.
That's right, Mr. Hassler. Here's a letter from Mark's Klein over in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Marks and Klein? Damn Changsify, damn communist. One other price cut, I suppose.
Well, they say unless you take
Now don't stand there and try and talk to me about Marks and Klein. I've been dealing with them for 20 years.
Mr. Hassler, they say.
I've been looking for you, Mr. Hasler.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you out on the territory?
Because of what happened in Peoria.
The elevator is stuck.
Hey, you Hines, what size are you?
Size? Me? What is this? The elevator is stuck.
You look like an extra large. I need you.
What on earth is going going on around here?
Take your pants off!
I'll do no such thing.
Mr. Hassler, this is life and death of the sleep-type organization. I want him to model these pants.
Hines, take your pants off.
Me honest.
Come on, come on.
What a day.
Now, Mr. Hassler, I want you to get the picture. I was showing this to Charlie Robertson of the Robertson Brothers. Now, I'm not the type of salesman who believe in half measures. You see, whenever I get a sample room, I do just what we got Hines doing. I model the pants myself.
Beautiful styling. What more do you want?
Now, wait. Here I am in Peoria, modeling the pants. Mr. Robertson and his 2 buys are very impressed in the line and are ready to buy. Get the picture.
Go on, go on. I hope there's some point to all of this.
Now, Hines, take a deep breath in and stick out your stomach.
This is truly ridiculous.
Everyone bear in mind I got these pajamas out of stock, right out the box. Go on, Hines, breathe.
He said to breathe, Hines. Breathe.
My God! Oh, I'm sorry.
No, leave him lay.
Ow!
What are you doing, Vernon? Playing games?
Hines, really.
Let me see those.
They're all like that. Every one. Boxes and boxes of them.
What's the idea? Who did this?
Someone's got quite a sense of humor.
What the hell are you talking about?
2 threads in every waistband button.
What?
They're not sewed on, only 2 threads. Somebody's being very cute.
Cute? This is sabotage, open rebellion!
But on the other hand, it could just be
Put your
coincidence.
pants on!
Vernon. I didn't do anything.
Give me the stock room.
I'll be the laughing stock of a pajama game.
You never finished the story. What did this Robertson do when your pants fell down?
He laughed. No sense of humor.
Just hold the orders until we've checked the stock. I'll be right down. Come on, Max.
They think they can lick Myron Hassler with this sort of trickery. They got another guest coming. I'm a fighter! Damn Hines, get dressed, you idiot. I want a time report on each individual worker.
Mr. Hassler, this letter from Marks and Klein.
Don't bother me with letters from Marks and Klein or anyone else. Especially Marks and Klein, damn communists.
Well,
Honest, don't forget, I've got a board of directors meeting tomorrow.
Yes, sir. The books are all ready.
2 threads, that's what I gotta tell him. 2 threads.
Got to recall an awful lot of orders.
How many?
They're gonna let us know.
Gladys, give me your entry.
Yes, sir.
You're out for a while, Willie Mabel.
sure, I'll get something to settle my stomach.
Mr. Hassler,
Yeah, have this ready for tomorrow.
I'd like to make a pitch.
Pitch? Pitch ahead.
Before we get started, let me make my position clear. I'm for this company, first, last, and always. But labor problems have got to end in one way. Compromise.
Stroken. You've been around here long enough to learn something, but you seem a little slow. I'm a fighter! Keep your dukes up, boy. Don't waste your breath on me.
Keep your dukes up? What does that mean?
Mr. Hassler wants me to take boxing lessons.
Well, you certainly are a character.
And I'd like to get some information from you too.
What kind?
Electric.
Well, you're not getting any information, so there.
Come here. I'm a desperate man, and I'd hate to ask a cute kid like you to do me a favor, but
Cynthia, you wouldn't have me violate trust now, would you?
I sure would. It would help though. It's not looking things around here.
And why is that so important?
Because my future depends on the titanic struggle for pajama survival.
You're a scream.
And I just feel if I knew a little bit more about the bookkeeping of this,
Oh, no. Not that.
I wouldn't ask you to show it to me, just leave it lying around.
No. Besides, it's locked anyhow.
And I know a sexy dame who's willing to keep.
Oh, you think so?
It'll be fun trying to persuade her.
Well, it might be fun to be persuaded. Only you'd be awfully sore when you didn't get it.
Oh no, Glass, I'm over on that.
Quit kidding me. Well, I gotta go.
Wait, no, wait. Let's go out tonight.
Well, I hope you weren't serious about that key.
I don't feel like being serious about anything, but you're busy, huh?
No? And I sure would like to, but... Oh, gee, where would you take me?
Any place you say.
I know a wonderful joint. A place where no one knows your face. A glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called Hernando's Hideaway. Oh, like all you see are silhouettes, and all
one cares how late it gets. Not at Hernando's Hideaway. Olay. At the Golden Finger Bowl or any place you go. You'll meet your Uncle Max and everyone you know. Sitting close and making love to me. You may take my heart, you may take my soul, but not my key. Just knock 3 times and whisper low that you and I were sent by Joe. Then strike a match and you will know you're in Hernando's Hideaway. Who's that?
Oopsie! Oopsie! Oopsie!
Hey buddy, this ain't Poopsie.
I know a dark, secluded place. A place where no one knows your face. A glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called Hernando's Hideaway. Ole!
Oopsie! Oopsie! Oopsie!
At the Golden Finger Bowl or any place you go.
You'll meet your Uncle Max and everyone you know.
You go to the spot that I am thinking of. You will be free.
To gaze at me.
And on your love. Just knock 3 times and whisper low that you and I were sent by Joe. Then strike a match and you will know you're in Hernando's Hideaway. Ole!
Sid, I want to ask you a personal question. Do you like scotch?
No, Gladys, I don't like scotch.
Neither do I. Scotch has a very peculiar taste.
Kind of a scotch-like taste.
That's it! Count me out. Is that gin?
Yes, ma'am.
You're right. No, I can't quite figure you out, Sid. I guess when you first came here, you caught on that I thought you were cute, but you never really gave me a tumble till tonight.
Well, I told you what I was up to, didn't I?
I forget. Tell me again.
I'm gonna get you fried and get that key away from you.
You'll never get my key. You'll never get my key.
They're gonna hear you.
I think I'm terrible, though.
I thought you was at the bowling alley.
He was.
Who won?
Dave wanted to come here.
I gotta give a message to somebody.
We was gonna get kicked out anyway. Heinzie came in drunk and started raising a ruckus. Did you bowl good, Dave?
No, this was my night.
Come on, let's dance.
You're going to Urinetown, aren't you? Sure, why wouldn't I?
What's the matter, Sid?
I don't feel so good.
You're sick, you mean?
Not sick, just kind of depressed.
Oh, look. Now don't be repressed. Look, wait a minute. See what I'm giving you? Oh, take it.
It's a lousy trick, Gladys.
I'll just lend it to you. But you can't tell anyone. You gotta give it back in the morning.
Thanks a hell of a lot.
Now you're gonna cheer up, Sid. Hi, babe.
Hello?
Sid and I are just old friends.
Won't you join us?
No, thank you. Gladys, I just need to tell you that Heinz is out and he's out for blood.
Oh, Heinzie.
Damn fool.
He came to the bowling alley this evening and he's looking for you and he knows you're upset. He's got a knife.
He's always got a knife. He's living in the past. That's not so healthy. You think so, Sid?
Look, I didn't come here to be funny or because I wanted to be part of your party or anything like that. I came here to tell you that he's dangerous.
He talks dangerous. But he isn't. I'm gonna take a nap.
Babe, please.
Fallen woman, that's what I am. I've lost my key.
I'm gonna get Price to take you home. Is
If
that
Mr.
all right?
Hassler ever finds out,
Won't find
I
out.
can't face myself. I better take another nap.
Price, pay up for me and take Gladys home, will you?
Gladys. Oh, sure, Sid. Glad to.
Got some important bookkeeping to do.
Her is the cutest. I remember you. You got class, honey, you know it? Her is the cutest.
No! Him is the cutest! What? You corn-fed Romeo! I know what goes on with you, all right? All right? You snake in the grass! You don't care if you break someone's heart! I'll claw your eyes out! Oh, I see you. You don't need to drop anything. You abandoned woman! You hussy! After the way you behaved? Dropping your pants in Mr. Hostler's office? Don't touch me! Price will see me home. And I'm glad I never married you!
Price, Sid, Tom, Dick, Harry. I can see what marriage with Gladys would be like.
Charlie?
There's a committee from the union downstairs waiting to see you.
Yeah, I sent for him.
What? You've been here all night.
That's no joke, Charlie. I have. I'd like to speak to Mr. Houser, please. And what's more, I think I've got something.
Take it easy, boy.
Mr. Haslett, can you come down to my office right away? It's pretty important. Thanks. Come in. Come in, please. I hate to drag you out here so early, but I knew you were having a union rally, and I wanted to talk to you first.
That's okay, Sid.
I think I might have got a hold of some facts that may clean up this mess.
Well, you better make it quick. Either we get that 7.5 cents or we strike.
You're damn right.
What I wanted to ask is, will you keep your rally going until I get there and talk to you?
What about?
About solving this damn thing.
There ought to be a time limit.
All right, you're gonna have a parade.
You sure are.
That'll give me time. I'll be at the rally.
That's fair enough.
Miss Williams, can I speak to you for a second?
We'll wait for you downstairs, babe.
I know explanations are allowed.
No, Sid,
Babe, please, you gotta let me explain.
I don't want an explanation. It's humiliating.
Can't think
I don't think anything. I don't care. Sid, if this is about you and Gladys, it's none of my business.
But it is your business.
Oh, the hell with that. I'm talking about something bigger.
This is great. Can't we just talk to each other and make sense anymore?
I don't see how. Not until this is over.
I've been eating mud long enough. I've had it.
What do you suggest, Sid?
Meet me after the rally.
I can't. I have a date.
That's that.
Break.
Sid, I gotta warn you. Vernon's not fooling this time. We've been at it all night, screaming and yelling.
Calm down. I'll fix everything. I'll take him aside and I'll tell him the whole story. In the meantime, here's your key.
Listen, I thought I heard something.
Maniac! Fool, hide you damn fool!
I told you I heard something!
Yeah, you heard something already. I'm glad he's got that out of his system.
How do you know that he has? How do you know that he...
Calm down. It's gonna be alright. Now you just...
Will you stop him?
I'll fix it.
Look, I hope this call turns out to be important. What's that? No, I don't like this. That's not nice. This is company property, Sorokin.
I better explain, Mr. Haslett.
I think somebody better.
Look out!
What the hell? They're trying to murder me! Call center, Hickenlooper.
Yes, sir.
They plot to murder me. They've imported gangsters from Chicago, the old Al Capone gang.
I don't think so, Mr.
Oh,
Hassler.
don't argue with me. Did you see those knives? That's the work of foreigners.
But Mr. Hassler...
It's Chicago gangsters.
Mr. Hassler,
Do you hear that? They're marching. What is that?
no, that's the union rally. They're going to have a parade.
Hines, on the job, man. This place is full of gangsters. They're all out to get
They're
me.
not after you, they're after me.
Talk. Why don't you do something? Call the police.
You don't want to arrest Hines, do you?
Hines?
He was trying to kill me.
He was? Hines, suppose you'd succeeded. Suppose you'd hit him and be in the middle of labor troubles.
Could have hit him if I wanted to. Just trying to scare him.
Is this what you called me for? To come here and risk my life?
No!
Look, I don't want to get involved in these personal matters.
I called you here because there's going to be a strike this morning unless you listen to me.
And I told you I'm a fighter!
So am I.
What?
Gladys, I just had that shot.
All right, Vernon. Get your hands off me! I'm a fighter, I am! Come on, Tiger!
Board of directors tomorrow.
You're going to do what?
If I can't solve this any other way,
Solve what? Sometimes I think.
I've been up all night with your ledger.
You mean to say that you...
I apologize. I know you didn't hire me as a safecracker, but I had to get a hold of some facts. I've been through your books. So that 7.5 cents was added to the cost 6 months ago.
I can put you in jail. That's what I can do. I can put you in jail.
No, you can't. But you can give that raise. And if you don't, I'll go before the board and I'll tell them the situation and tell them just how many orders have been canceled.
Not one damn order.
Read your mail. There's a dozen cancellations. Mabel tried all day yesterday to tell you about Marks and Klein. And if this operation folds up, I fold with it. And I don't want to do that. So do me a favor. Sit down and talk to me.
Hassler was in Sorokin's office when we marched by the factory. Now there's no meeting business. Here comes Prez. Hey, Prez, why aren't you in the parade? Oh, I didn't want to get out front before my big speech.
Don't worry, Press. This will wake them up.
I don't know. Ask your wife. Okay. We're sure to win, ain't you, Prez? What kind of question is that? Sure we are. Babe will tell you. Yes, that's the answer to everything today. What is it? I just asked if we were going to win. Sure we're going to win, and that ain't all. Babe and I was up half the night
last night figuring things out. I got it all written down here on paper.
What do you mean, Prez?
Gather around, I'll show you all what I mean. What we found out, there's no way Hassel refused that 7.5-cent raise. We've got the numbers to prove it. I figured it out. I figured it out. With a pencil and a pad, I figured it out. 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot. 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week, and that's enough for me to be living like a king. I figured it out.
He figured it out.
I figured it out.
He figured it out.
With a pencil and a pad, I figured it out. 5 years from today, only 5 years from today, I can see it all before me. Only 5 years from today. Let's see, 5 years, that's 260 weeks times 40 hours every week at 2.25 hours overtime times time and a half for overtime comes to exactly $852.74. That's enough for me to get an automatic washing machine, a year's supply of gasoline, carpeting for the living room,
A vacuum instead of a blasted broom.
not to mention a 40-inch television set.
So, although 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot, 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week, and that's enough for me to be living like a king. I figured it out. She figured it out. She figured it out. I figured it out. With a pencil and a pad, I figured it out. Only 10 years from today. Only 10 years from today. I can see it clear as daylight. Only 10 years from today. 10 years. Now let's see. That's 520 weeks times 40 hours every week at roughly 2.25 comes to exactly $1,705.48. That's enough for me to buy a trip to France across the seas, a motorboat with water skis, maybe even a foreign car.
A charge account at the corner bar.
Not to mention a gravel board and ladders made of gold. So, although 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot, 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. I figured I'd give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week, and that's enough for me to be living like a king. They figured it out. They figured it out. They figured it out. With a pencil and a pad, they figured it out. Only 20 years from today.
Only 20 years from today.
I can see it like a vision. Only 20 years from today.
20 years. Now let's see. That's 1,040 weeks.
Times 40 hours every week.
2.25 hours overtime.
Times time and a half for overtime.
Comes to exactly
$3,411.96.
That's enough for me to be a sultan in the Taj Mahal, in every room a different doll.
I'll have myself a buy-in spree, I'll buy a pajama factory, and I can end up having old and Hassler work for me. So, although 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot, 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week, that's enough for me to be living like a king.
No 7.5 cents, no labor! We deserve the raise! Hassler deserves a grade!
Chris,
Yeah?
we can settle the strike.
Well, how?
Sleep Tight can offer you a compromise.
What?
Mr. Hassler will give you the 7.5 cents if you drop your claims for retroactive
We
pay.
ain't giving up nothing.
Now, Sid, I don't know.
Well, I do know. Let's get it over with. We won.
Hassler's talking. He's at the rally.
Told you the show was full of symbolism.
Sis, I could kiss you. You've been wonderful.
I don't want to be kissed for settling a strike. Of course, if it's anything personal.
Oh, very personal.
Embarrassing, I call it.
I love you.
Tell me.
I love you.
Tell me.
I love you. What a man, I'll tell you. Lie loves the cub.
More than Lonnie loves the cub.
Thunder loves his spin.
More than Guzzler loves his beer. Roar!
More.
Roar!
More.
Roar!
More.
And there was a man who loved a woman. She was wanted
He
to
was
work
one that she
for.
They say that nobody ever loved this one that she
Drive me.
I love you more. But me.
I love you more.
They'll never last. And now we'll take you down to one of the town's most exclusive clubs where a party is being given jointly by Mr. Hassler and the Union. We were told to dress for the occasion.
Attention! Step back, floor. Quiet, quiet.
Now, Max,
Yes, MH?
I'd just like to say one word.
Okay, MH.
Fellow sleep tighters, this demonstration of harmony within our factory strikes something deep inside of me. I know this party of yours will be a great success because it stems from a genuine spirit of sleep tight solidarity.
Well, we sure all say okay to that, MH. So on with our little tribute to sleep tight pajamas, and now on with our sleep tight fashion brand. Wear sleep tight at all social functions.
Dresses are fine, but sleep tight's divine.
Sleep tight has everything: grace, style, and comfort.
Great style and comfort.
Wear sleep tight for happy family life.
Now I trust her night and day. That's true love, the sleep tight way.
And another point, sleep tight is economical.
Married life is lots of fun.
Now two can sleep as cheap as one.
Pajama Game is the game we're in, and we're proud to be in the Pajama Game. We love it, we can hardly wait to wake and get to work, getting nothing's quite the same as a Pajama Game.
came on other nights or came multiple times. It means a lot to everyone here, and it means a lot to the organization that we're donating the money to, which is the Pajama program. It's a really good program, so I should thank you all for donating and your support. It means a lot. And thank you to Jonas, and thank you to all of my co-founders, Julia, Evie, Neve, and Maddie.